Living in Toronto, we occasionally forget how privileged and blessed we are. Our hospitals and healthcare is rated amongst the top 5 in the world. Think about that for a second. Bear in mind that there are literally billions of people on this planet living in millions of communities. I should be a poster boy for Toronto General Hospital, Toronto Western Hospital, and Princess Margaret Cancer Centre. What we Torontonians call the University Health Network. 11 times they brought me back from death. Princess Margaret wrapped their healing wings around me for 33 weeks in 2019 and many more weeks since. Fall of 2018, I was given less than 2 months to live. But due to the research and loving staff here, I stand in 2022 alive. Damaged, but alive. I have had so many traumatic events in the past 3 years, and each and every time the UHN brought me back to health. Today I suffered another respiratory trauma. I arrived at Toronto General Emergency around 1:30 in the afternoon. By supper time I had received numerous blood tests, X-rays and CT scans. By 7 p.m. I had a complete and thorough diagnosis of my emphysema and COPD having progressed to very dangerous levels. I was treated immediately to assist in clearing my airways and giving medications to prolong my meager life. There is far more to my story and my treatment to tell, but the purpose of this post is to give praise, gratitude and respect to all the staff, from the housekeeping staff to the top surgeons, for their fastidious and excellent care and treatment I have received and will receive. We all have stories and fears of experiences in hospitals and especially in emergency rooms. Long waits and substandard treatments. I can say from multiple visits that I have never had any reason to complain about how I have been treated and cared for at any UHN hospital. I am positive that many Canadians living outside of Toronto can attest that they have never had the fastidious diagnosis and care that we citizens of Toronto are gifted to have. I can tell you truthfully that while I was battling my diagnosed untreatable cancer, I never once fell into the threshold of depression or fear of death. I did, however, experience a deep-rooted sadness. That sadness was birthed by the passing of my dear stepmother, Marion, and my lifelong friend/brother from another mother, Donila Britton. I truly felt that if they had been fortunate enough to have lived here in Toronto rather than New Brunswick, that they may still be alive today. I am not saying that they received neglectful care or treatment in their hospitals. I am sure that the physicians gave them excellent care with the resources at hand. But, due to location, smaller hospitals and much less funding, they were not fortunate enough to receive and benefit from the advanced treatments and accompanying technology that we here in Toronto have access to. So, my fellow Torontons, next time you are unfortunately finding yourself sitting in a Toronto hospital, please do not complain about a 1 or 2 hour wait. Do not complain about even an 8-hour wait. For while you are waiting, there is a gifted team of healthcare workers already caring for you, and you will be receiving such an excellent care that millions of people worldwide can only wish they had access to. We are medically blessed beyond compare. From the deepest part of my heart and soul, I wish to thank every single person who works or volunteers at our world-class hospitals. Bear in mind that within the halls of our hospitals, all who are taking care of us are angels. Like I stated previously, each and every person, from housekeeping, to kitchen staff, the PSWs, the RNAs, nurses, doctors and surgeons and whomever else I may have neglected to mention, are some of the most gifted members of their particular trades. Thank you for the gift of life. Bless all of you for being there in my time of need. Thank you for risking your own life during these troublesome times to give the gift of life to people like myself. Hashtag Toronto General Hospital. Hashtag Princess Margaret Cancer Hospital. Hashtag Toronto Western Hospital.